take me through Game 6, Ronnie, because I'm curious from a fan's perspective. When you watch a game like that and it's not looking good, you think, "Oh man, I can't believe it. It's over. This long run is going to end just like this." Were you feeling like that in the moment, or were you just taking it pitch by pitch from your vantage point?
Well, after 9 innings, the game was tied. Rick Aguilera is coming in. Darryl Strawberry doubled out, which is amazing in its own right. But Mel Stottlemyre came into me, my pitching coach, and said, "Hey, listen, I want you to get in the car and go home. Because after the games, and Todd knows this, 55,000 New Yorkers, it took 2.5 hours before you could leave the ballpark." So I got in my car, and I was driving to Manhattan, and I was on the Grand Central, listening to Bob Murphy, and Dave Henderson took Aguilera deep. So I pulled a U-turn because whether you win or lose, you want to be with your teammates. And as I got in the clubhouse, Keith came storming in. He had just made the second out of the bottom of the 10th, so he had some choice words to say. And I ended up watching Carter and Mitchell and Knight and Mookie Wilson, all those at bats from the clubhouse. Charlie Samuels had this little room where he had this, I don't know, 9-inch TV maybe, and I watched it from there. And of course, the question was, did I believe it? Of course you don't believe it. I mean, game's over, and your reaction is, what are we going to do now? You know, this is a team that was supposed to win. You know, how are we going to face the press? And boy, we got to come back and get them next year. And luckily, Gary Carter didn't feel that way. Mitchell didn't feel that way, or Knight or Wilson.